how to use Instagram TV along with some specific tips and tricks you can be using to get more exposure, as well as creating content. That way you don't like run out of ideas and stuff. I'm going to share at the end exactly how I do my Instagram TV videos, so that way you can be creating content as well on a continuous basis. Hello, I hope you are having a wonderful day today. Today we're going to be talking specifically about how to use Instagram TV along with some specific tips and tricks you can be using to get more exposure, as well as creating content. That way you don't like run out of ideas and stuff. Alright, so if you are new here, hello, my name is Christina Spohr, and I publish videos all on small business tips, tricks, and ideas that you can use for your business. And just so you know, if you miss out and you haven't been keeping up with the previous videos, we've been all about Instagram lately. In the previous mini-series we did all about blogging. So if you're interested in blogging, go check that out. But Instagram has been the topic of late. So what we talked about in the previous videos, we talked about 3 benefits of using an Instagram business profile. And then, are we yawning? We all sleepy? And then we also talked about the Insights tool. If you're not sure and you don't use your Instagram Insights, I would check that out because it definitely helps you understand how to read it, as well as creating awesome content for your Instagram. We also talked about the top times to be posting on Instagram and how to figure out what times are best for you, which is the trick, is knowing what times are best for you. And then we talked about, in the previous one, just right after that, we covered on how to use Instagram stories, specifically how to get more engagement through Instagram stories and making them more pizzazzy and everything like that. And then we also covered how to use hashtags. So if you're using hashtags but not really getting the results you want with hashtags, check that out because I show you and talk about specific targeted hashtags for your audience and stuff like that. Now, this brings us to the next one on Instagram, which is how to use Instagram TV. Now, some of you may be like, hold up, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm really ready for video. Okay. Well, you may not be ready for video, but video is ready for you. I'll just put it that way. Because in your business, you're doing things, and you can have business without it, but I'm just saying, doing it is just a way for you to get more exposure, a way for you to connect with your audience, a way for you to share content, more content to people. So I'm going to share at the end exactly how I do my Instagram TV videos, so that way you can be creating content as well on a continuous basis, because that is something I definitely struggled with, is the continuousness of it and having content and ideas to publish for you guys so you would be entertained by it and learn something. I mean, yeah, I want you to learn something that's key, but I also want you to be entertained by it. I don't want you to just be like, oh, this is boring as heck. All right, so let me get up my nifty phone and hit the record for you and actually scoot over. So, oh, sorry, Mama. There we go. Put it on the screen for you. There we go. Up there for you to see. All right, so let's talk about Instagram TV. So, in order to, okay, first things first, Instagram TV, by the way, it has to be over a minute. If it's not over a minute, it's not going to publish, okay? One of the things with Instagram TV, when you're uploading it, actually, let me just upload one for you to show you. So what you would do when you're on the screen, you would actually go to your little search icon, and then you see the Instagram TV option, hit that, and then hit the add button at the very, very top. And then you can go through your videos, and this is how you'll add a video. Now, keep in mind, when I hit add, oh, this is way too short. It needs to be a minute. There we go. When I add, do you see how it's added and framed already? It's because I use an app called InShot. Let me just show you. InShot. This is how I actually create my Instagram TV, and I'll upload it just to show you so you know. So let me upload this little clip right here. When that's there, I'm actually going to go to Canvas, and I'll go to the fit. Oh, not right, fit. There we go. Scroll all the way over to, sorry, let me, you'll hit the ratio button. Hit the ratio button, scroll all the way over to 1.2, and then that'll be the canvas. And you see how that fitted in there for me, and I can actually like scroll it in and scroll it out. Now the reason it's long frame is because I did it on Instagram TV. Now if I were to take something that was like vertically done, I would want to, like this one. Let me shrink it really small. There we go. There. And upload it. You see how it fits in the frame? Because then it would fit in the frame of Instagram TV. If I were to just upload it like that video without fitting it in the frame, let me show you what that would look like, because that actually wouldn't fit very well. Just so you're aware, because first when I started uploading videos, I struggled with this too. I was like, oh, this is not fitting right. Next. So you see how when I hit next, it completely cut me off the frame. So the whole video is not even going to be showing, especially like the stuff I was showing and information on the side. So that's why I like to go in InShot, and I like to go edit it. That way it pops up and looks like this, and it looks like it fits normally on Instagram TV, okay? So as you can see, when I'm uploading it, you can pick the cover, you can add the album cover, you'll hit next, okay? So in this option, one of the best things and one of my favorite things about Instagram TV and why I really started doing it is because of the link option. In a regular caption, it's not clickable, okay? So let me give you an example. When we exit out of this, and if you go to, as you can see from my Instagram TV right here, let's say this top times to post on Instagram post, okay? I actually shared it to my regular newsfeed, so you can see it's right here, top times to post on Instagram. So I click on that. People can watch that. Now, if they read the caption and go down, you can see it. I said, watch the full video, link in bio. I say this because you can click the link in the bio and watch it, or you can go to this link that I left right there. Now, in the captions, as you can see, that was a hashtag that I clicked. The link is not clickable. I can't click it. But if someone were to watch this video on Instagram TV right here, and then were to click and read it, as you can see right here, it says go to, and I click that, it's an actually clickable link that takes you to the website or the platform or the video, whatever it is you want that person to see. So I want them to come and actually read the blog post or watch the full video over on my website, okay? So that is my goal for it, and that is why I did that, because I actually think that's a really cool feature, and I find that very beneficial, and I like that, okay? Let's go back to uploading. Got a little sidetracked with the link, but the link is key, okay? But I also, like I said, I put link in bio for the people, because when I publish it to there, that way it shows. So put your title, put your description, add the link in the description. Now, one of the things I like to do is I like to post a preview. That means it'll post that short minute clip like I showed you on my Instagram account of that little Instagram TV clip. People can actually go there and go to the Instagram TV from there, or they'll decide, you know, they didn't want to go to the rest. But I've found at first I would do the Instagram videos and I wouldn't share it to my feed, and it wouldn't get as much engagement because not a lot of people were seeing it. But if I were to share it to my feed as well, more people saw the video and engaged with it actually. So that was just something that I found more beneficial when I was sharing Instagram TV videos. The other thing you want to remember when you're doing, like I said, hashtags, you want to add hashtags so your Instagram TV videos get seen, okay? So that's all about publishing your Instagram video. So once you're done, you'll hit post and it'll publish, okay? And then you'll see, and we'll just go to my home. So you can see, you know, my Instagram TV videos all right there. But if you go to my profile, you'll see there's the Instagram TV video. This is an Instagram TV video. This is an Instagram TV video. This is an Instagram TV video. So all these are Instagram TV videos that I make sure people can see. Now, what do I do to promote them and get more engagement? I will actually come in and take this video and I'll see the little arrow icon, I'll hit share, and I'll add it to my story. And with this being done, it's a clickable link to the Instagram TV video that people can watch. And what I'd like to do is go here and maybe put tap here. That way people know to tap here to watch the video. Or I'll put new Instagram TV. That way people know it's a new video, tap here, okay? And then I will share it. So that's a way to bring people over to your Instagram TV. Now, another way you can do this, and we talked about this in the stories, which is really cool. Let me go to my stories right now. So right now I have a story going up because I talked about previously, I had questions about do you use your insights for Instagram? 40% of you said yes, 60% said no. And I was really shocked by this question because previously I asked how many of you have switched to it, or have you switched to an Instagram business account? 100% of people said yes. I had no one say no, they hadn't. So I was really shocked to find that 60% of people with that other question responded that they hadn't used insights. And I was like, why the heck would you not check your insights? Because that's part of the benefits of using an Instagram business account. So of course I made this video asking all these questions saying, you know, having a business account, using your insights, stuff like that. And as you can see in this video, I have a link. You can click that link and go straight to the video, okay? Another way I did it, when you go to the next one, you see how it says swipe up at the bottom? Well, guess what? In that video, they can swipe up and go straight to the video. That's a benefit for having Instagram TV. If you have under 10K followers, you are not going to be able to use the swipe up option to go to links, but you can use the swipe up option for Instagram TV, which has links in those clickable descriptions, which is cool. So that's a way to work around it, especially if you have under 10K followers. In the next video, you can see that I addressed the question. I said, do you check your insights? 40% said yes, 60% said no. I put a link at the bottom so people can go check out the insights video and learn more about insights. And that's exactly how I'm promoting the Instagram video that I did a few days ago. Okay? And that's the same thing and the idea that you want to have with yours when you're doing your Instagram videos. You don't want to just publish one piece of content and then it not get seen. So let me actually exit out because I think, yeah, I showed you everything with Instagram videos. But now I'm going to talk about specifically what I like to do to use my content to get seen, okay? So let's talk about, like I said, you don't want to create the piece of content and then use it once and then you don't ever use it again. Because that's not really going to be beneficial because one, you created this awesome piece of content and no one's really seeing it but a few people that you posted the first time. So one, you're cheating yourself because you spent all that time creating it. Two, you're cheating other people that could actually use that information and benefit from it, okay? So that's when repurposing comes in. That's when you can take your content and present it in different ways but yet do kind of the same thing, okay? So let's say if you look at or you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that right now we're talking all about Instagram. So I've asked questions about Instagram, making on the news post, I asked, do you use Instagram Insights? I also, let's see, what else did I ask? I haven't published those yet, but I created a bunch of content, batching it, and have that ready to post. Oh, that'll be another one on posting on Instagram for you. But so I take that and I'll take that piece of content. So like I made that, I want to break it down so it's easy for you. So this video right now you're watching on YouTube, okay? We're talking all about Instagram TV. So I'm going to actually take this video and I'm going to make a clip of it. Probably, I would say 2 minutes, max 3 minutes, not very long, okay? And I'm going to upload that video to Instagram TV. From Instagram TV, of course, I'll share that to my post. You know how I said that option, like share it to the post, to the feed. And then once that's done, I'll actually take that and share it to my stories. So I showed you that all on the camera, okay? So that's what I do. That way, when people are watching it, they're like, okay, I want to watch the rest of the video. I'll go to YouTube and watch the full video. And that is ultimately what I want them to do. I want them to do a YouTube channel, so you actually subscribe so you can watch more videos and get notified through that. Or I want you to go to my website and read the blog post. Oh, you're sleepy, mama. But that's the ultimate goal for that. Now, I did that and I published all this content. Now, a day or two has passed. I didn't promote it, I didn't do anything yet, and it's not getting a lot of traffic because people have forgotten about it. There's a lot of content coming out there. So what I do is I actually take pieces from what I'm doing. So I might ask a question and I might make it in Canva. I've talked about Canva before. I use Canva for making all my social media graphics, PDFs, ebooks. I have videos on those as well. So you can check that out. But I'll make a question like, do you use Instagram TV? Or did you know you can, do you know the benefits to using Instagram TV? And then I would post that on Instagram. And then I would share that to my story with like a poll or something. So that way people are continuously seeing that I'm talking about Instagram TV, but yet there's a poll, so they can check out the poll and be like, okay, yes, I use Instagram TV, no, I don't. And then at the bottom, how I said you can add a link, I would add the link to the Instagram TV video so they find out more information about Instagram TV if they don't know about Instagram TV and they want to. And that's the same thing you want to be doing for your business. So think about what you're doing. So let's say you are a beauty consultant, okay? Say you're selling beauty products. And let's say you do your routine. Let's say you make a video on your routine from step 1, from washing your face to what you wash your face with. Like, do you wash it with warm water, cold water? Is there benefit to washing it with cold water or warm water? To the products you use on your face, like for washing it, then the steps to dry it. Maybe you pat it dry instead of like rubbing it dry because it's more beneficial to do it. Then you talk about what you do next, maybe applying your lotion. I don't know. Whatever it is, the routine you do that you found that works great for the skin that you want to share with the products that you use, you make a great video on that. Well, instead of taking that entire video and posting that entire video on Instagram TV, you would take chunks of it. So maybe you would take a chunk of the part of where you're just talking about the facial wash, where you're doing your facial wash. Then that would be the little clip. And it's like, if you want to watch the full video, go check it out on YouTube or my website, wherever you publish it. And then say you take the other chunk and it's talking about the lotion you apply. And then you take another chunk about the certain foundation you apply. So you're chunking it down into small things for people to easily digest, but to go find out more information. Because as you can see, this video is 17 minutes long, and I found a lot of my videos that I talk about on YouTube, I do end up being 10 to 20 minutes long, and because there's a lot of information I would have put in there for you, but I take out pieces of it and upload it to Instagram TV so it's easily for you to digest if you want just those contents real quick. And if you want the entire video and see everything, then you can come to YouTube and see it, okay? Or my website, whatever it is you want to do. But that's ultimately what I like to do. Okay, so that's the same thing what you can do for yours. You can think about what you want to be doing, okay? And that just gave you a ton of, I don't know if you realize, but that was just a ton of content ideas for you to do. Like, by you making that one long video, you just broke it down into 4 or 5 pieces of content. That's already 4 or 5 days of content that you can be posting and talking about, okay? And there's lots of different ways that you can share that content, especially on Instagram. Through stories, you can do a live, Instagram TV, you can post on your newsfeed, lots of options, okay? Okay, yeah, so the only thing you have to do is actually go create it and think about your audience. That's the main point, actually. Let me rewind, not the main point, but the point of what you want to be doing is when you're doing it, your audience, okay? So I'm making this Instagram TV video for you. I'm making it to show you exactly everything I do with Instagram TV and how it can benefit your business and how it can help your business. And that sometimes that's why I don't know if you, sometimes I stop, think, or retract or do things. It's because I want to make sure that you're understanding everything I'm telling you. I don't want this to be something that's like, like you just think I'm just throwing it out there. Like, this is something that I thought about. I made my videos, my outlines, stuff that I know that is going to help you and be beneficial for you, because this is something that I struggled with, something that I went through, stuff that I've had questions for, stuff like that. Okay? And that's the same thing you can be doing. Oh, that's the other thing with Instagram TV. Just a side note, if you ask questions on your stories, I didn't talk about that in the stories, but if you ask questions on your stories, like, what do you want me, do you want to do a video on makeup tutorial on washing the face? Or do you want to do a tutorial on how to put on foundation or eyeshadow? I don't know. Ask your audience, because they'll actually let you know what type of videos you might want to be doing as well, and they'll respond to that. So then that also gives you content ideas. Or just ask them, like, what would you be interested in learning about? Or what do you have a question about this product or something like that? There's a content idea, okay? So if you're like, okay, I can't do Instagram TV because I'm not coming up with ideas, then there you go. Ideas are gone. You can already come up with ideas. I gave you that excuse. That can't be an excuse. Now, the other one is I don't want to get in front of the camera, or I'm too scared to get in front of the camera, or it makes me nervous. And that's okay, because I did the same thing, and I went through the same exact thing. I was nervous when I was on the camera, and I still stumble over the camera. I mean, if you watch my videos, I'm by means no perfect on camera. And at first, when I first started doing videos, if you look at my old ones from like 4 years ago, I was very rigid. I was to the point. I no kid, wrote out my entire script, what I was doing, and I would try like memorizing it, and then I would read it, and then I would stop, and then I would like remember it, and then say it again, and then it would like cut out in the video, but it was also like rigid. It wasn't really smooth flowing. And then when I got into the point, I was like, okay, I just want to talk with you, and I want you to feel like you're sitting with me here and I'm actually helping you in your business. You can take this information right now. Like, I'm sitting with you, like, on the couch. We're like hanging out and like working. That's when I actually felt more comfortable, because I was like, okay, I can goof up. I can slur my words. I can jumble them up or whatever. Like, speech isn't perfect. Yeah. And I said in the last video, I don't want to say, so that's another one. But so that was it with Instagram TV. If you have any questions about Instagram TV, don't hesitate to ask. And like I said in the previous videos, I do have right now in beta testing the Instagram Growth and Momentum course, which is all about getting more engagement and bringing over more potential customers to your Instagram. That way you can build your business online. So if you want to check that out. That price will be increasing. Right now we're just beta testing to make sure everything is flowing great for you guys through it. And yeah, that's it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram so you stay up to date with Christina Spohr. And make sure you like and share this video with others who could use this information. And subscribe if you're new so you don't miss out any new videos that I publish. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Yeah, that didn't make sense. Did that make sense? I don't know. That made sense. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you. I'm glad you're here. And that is it. Bye for now. Have a wonderful day. Or night, I guess. Whatever time it is.